Hey, first and foremost, I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. It's your realtor's favorite realtor, your wholesaler's favorite wholesaler. It's your guy, Willis Duncan, aka the prototype 410. And today I'm going to be telling y'all exactly how one of my community members actually just got his very first community under contract. And he was in the community for less than 3 days when he got his first property under contract. Today, we're going to talk about the contract that we use in order to secure the property. It's a contract for deed. I'm not sure if you guys heard about it, but a contract for deed is exactly that, a contract for the deed of the property. It's when the seller holds the note. You don't go through a traditional bank, the seller acts as the bank. They hold the note, you pay the monthly payment directly to the lender, whether it be a mortgage company or in this case, the house has a lien on it. The wife took out a lien. She took out a loan, excuse me, against the property. Wife passed away. Now the lien has to be paid. So we made a contract with the seller. We said, hey, we'll take care of the lien. We negotiated a purchase price for the property. She signed the contract, and boom, I showed my community member exactly how to structure that deal. Remember, all real estate deals aren't the same. So let's dive into exactly how we fill this contract for deed out. Let's get it. So the first step to this process is filling in all the fields that are required to be filled in. And it's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, who is selling the property. Click on the drop box, single person. Whether it be married couple, you will click that, or if it will be a business, you will click that. In this situation, it's a single person who's selling the property. Type in the seller's information, address, automatically populated. Salisbury, Maryland, that's the one. Scroll down, save and continue. Type of buyer. Now, being as though that my community member doesn't have an LLC, and we do the first two deals, we do them together. I like to hold them by their hand and walk them through the whole process, so they don't make any mistakes first and foremost, and that they will get comfortable with the process. So once they are on their own, they'll be comfortable with going through this process by themselves. But I'm always there. If they ever have any questions, they can always reach out. But until he gets his LLC, we'll just put it in my LLC's name for tax purposes as well. Business information in, representative, I will be that. Title, I always put CEO or president. I never put that I'm the owner of the property. I'm the owner of the LLC. Business address in. Scroll down to whatever city or scroll down to whatever state you're in. Pretty self-explanatory. Who's preparing this document? The buyer is preparing this document. In this case, we're JVing this deal. Effective date, we're gonna put today as that date. Save type of property. It is a residential real estate. What is the address of the property? 507. Here we go. And you see it pops up, and once again, all the boxes are automatically populated for you, which is very convenient. Parcel ID. I didn't have a chance to look up the parcel ID number, and for time purposes, I don't want to spend a lot of time doing it, digging through the county records. So for right now, I just save and continue, because you can always go back. Legal description. I do have that at hand. 0507 7 Lane. Now, in case you guys don't know where to look for the property information, you can always go to your county records and do a little digging, and it's there. So, like I said, if you don't know off the top of your head where you can find this information, county records, and find out any information about any piece of property. Was this property built before 1978? Yes, it was built in 1973. Is there any existing documentation pertaining to lead-based paint on this property? Not that I'm aware of, so I'm pressing no. Purchase price. On the purchase price, there's a lien on the property for close to $67,000. So we're gonna put the lien amount as well as the amount that we agreed to put in the seller's pocket. So we're going to add the lien amount plus the purchase plus the amount that we agreed to pay the seller. It came up to $73,000. Is there a down payment or earnest money? Yes. We are giving her $5,000 cash up front. A portion of that money will be to catch up on the back payments because I think she's like 4 or 5 months backed up. So we want to catch that up so the property will be current. Will the buyer pay interest on the amount owed? No. Total number of installment payments. Okay. Now here's where we'll give you a quick math lesson. When it comes to the total number of installment payments, what I usually do, it's not 100% accurate, but it's a ballpark and it gives you a pretty decent idea of how many payments will need to be made. The purchase price is $73,000. So I take 73,000 and I divide that by 850. 850, that's the dollar amount that we would pay every month. The answer is 85.8. So I'm gonna round it off to 86, which is 86 months. So that would be 86 will be because we're paying 850 a month. 86 months at 850 will get us 73,000. So that's how I come up with that number. What is the amount of each payment? I just mentioned that's the 850, 150. On which day of the month will each installment payment be due? Let's go with the 5th of each month. When will the first payment be due? Let's go to September and let's do the 5th of September. Payoff date. Okay, now here's where you got to do a little bit more math. Now we take the 85 that we just got because that's 85 months. It'll take 85 months in order to pay off the 73,000. So I would divide that 85 by 12 because it's 12 months in each year. And that gives us 7.1, which is basically saying it'll take 7 years and a month to pay that loan off. So this is the 2024, 7 years from now would be 2031. So I'm gonna just click until I get to 2031. Now I'm at 31. It was 7 years and 1 month. So let's go with September 26. Late payment charge, no late payments. Enter number of days. Will there be a grace period? So there's put 0 here because we're not paying late payments. So you don't have to worry about a number of days to be assessed. What is the number of payment periods the buyer must miss in order to be considered in default? We're going to go with 7 months. 6, We'll put a 6 there. Would the seller like to include a notice of termination recorded with this contract should the buyer default on payments? No, we're not doing any defaulting, so we don't have to worry about that. Where should the monthly payments be sent? We're going to send it to another party, and the other party being Wells Fargo, who is the lien holder. So we'll get the information from the seller, and 9 times out of 10 there's an app or something that they use to pay their payments. So we'll just find out how they pay their payments and we'll use their login information to send off the payments to the bank every month. And being so that I don't have the bank's information, I'm gonna just save and continue, and I can always come back and fill those in. Are there any existing encumbrance or lien on this property that's being sold? Yes, there is. As I just said, there is a lien for close to $67,000 on this property. Who is the party holding the encumbrance or lien? Once again, and I will skip this information, come back to it. Oh, the encumbrance amount. Cool. We got to put that amount in there, which is close to $67,000. Is there a second encumbrance or lien party? No, there is not. Save and continue. What type of deed is being used to transfer the property title? We are doing a warranty deed. Do you need to sign your contract for deed? I'm going to put no for right now. And the reason why is because this document isn't complete because we still don't have Wells Fargo's information. So for right now and for time's sake, I'm gonna just click no one needs to save it, and I'm gonna save and export this. And the reason being is I can always, once it hit my downloads as it just did, now it's downloaded, I can always just download it and send it off via PDF or DocuSign. So let's open up the contract for deed and let's go over it. As you can see, it has all the information on there. Purchase price, it has all the legal lingo inside of this contract as well. I've actually used this on a few different occasions and it worked like a charm. Haven't had no issues. Here go, once it's time for us to sign, we can do wet signatures if we decide to, because you're still going to have to take this and get it notarized before you're able to turn it into the city for them to record it. So yeah, you're definitely going to need that. So yeah, this is a quick video on how to do a contract for deed. So yes, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out and watching that video. The beautiful thing with contracts for deeds, you don't have to worry about getting approvals from banks. You don't have to worry about appraisals. You don't have to worry about anything. It's simply a conversation between you and the seller. That's one of the best ways to get into some of these properties. So yeah, until next time, take care. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and click the like button. Until next time, take care.